each and every test gland, they are the proper test. Okay, test, right? How you pronounce?
Test.
Test.
Okay.
Test. On the human tongue, we have more than 200 tests. How many? 200 tests. But the major test is only 5 to 6 tests. Other all tests are the combinations of the different tests. For example, 5% bitter, 10% sweet. Then they will create new chemicals. They will create one new taste. Individual, there is no different test. There is only 5 to 6 tests. Understand? And each and every one test is connected with one specific organ. Okay? Each and every test is not only connected with your GI tract. Tract test means the essence of the organ's protection. Both our organ is functioning, the test is the essence of that. Okay, so that will give the signals to demand more this product, then your test will demand more that product. When you eat that, if you have the same test here, then your body will absorb. For example, in my heart, the heart test is like sweet. If there is a dryness in my heart, okay, if there is a dryness in my heart, so in the dryness, neurons become more hyperactive. Neurons will give you more signals to take the more sweet, take more sweet. But when I eat the sweet, but on the tongue, there is no saliva which is a mixed with the sweet taste. The heart is dry, heart has not produced the sweet taste, right? Now I am going to eat the sweet, but that's not mixing with my inner chemical, which is the inner sweet taste. Then when I eat this sweet, that sweet will not absorb in my body, my organ that will not receive that taste. So till that, for example, you are demanding something and I am throwing to you like this, and you are not able to catch, of course you will demand more. Understand? So maybe what I am throwing, that is just passing to you, but that will damage to that 2% who will receive. Where that will stop, then that will damage to those people. Understand? So those people who is like eating more sweet, they have like more craving of eating the sweet, but still the body is not absorbing. That means there is only high sugar only in the bloodstream, but organ is still demanding. Understand? If there is a congestion, organ is not able to demand that. If there is like excess movement, organ will demand more because of the dryness. Okay, so exactly 6 tests, each and every organ give their own signal to eat little bit that taste. When you are eating, if the taste is already present on your tongue, then they will mix together. Okay, then they will go inside the body. If there is no taste on your there is no specific taste on your tongue, but you are eating, your body will not absorb that. Understand? So each and every organ is connected with a specific one taste, and on the tongue we have the proper anatomy, the whole organ anatomy, where is which organ, where is which organ, and as per that you will decide what is the issues there. For example, first we start from the upper part of the body. Upper part of the body means above the diaphragm. Which organs we have above the diaphragm? Why I am trying to put this proper round line? Because if there is a mild curve line, there is some symptoms on the tongue. For example, I draw like this, right? If there is tongue like this, then there is some symptoms. That's why I am trying to draw the proper round line, so that's the healthy tongue. Understand? Before name is just wasting time, right?
I totally agree.
So each and every organ. So first we will start from tip of the tongue. Okay? Tip of the tongue. This is the right tongue. This is the me. I am taking out my tongue. So how you diagnose like this? So this is the right side. This part is right side, and this one is left side. Okay? And which organ we have on the superior? On the top? Lung. Right lungs and
Left.
lungs. Of course, the function of the right lungs and left lungs is different. Not exactly same. What we discussed yesterday, Ida and Pingala. Okay? The Ida one is connected to one specific lungs, Pingala is connected to one specific lungs. Okay? So, here is lungs. You can draw like this. Okay? Which one? Right lungs. Where? On tip and side tip of the tongue. Okay? Which organs do we have between the two lungs? And mostly pericardium will count separately. Pericardium organ will count it separately, because in this, when we start the physiology and diagnosis, the function of the pericardium and heart is not exactly same. In the depth we'll learn later, but for example, I give you a small example. Heart circulates blood, and pericardium circulates fluid. Between the heart, okay, inner muscle and outer muscle, there is a from 15 ml to 50 ml cardiac fluid. There is pericardial fluid. When you heart pump, no, its resonance create inside the fluid also, and that fluid is circulating in your whole fascia. Pericardial fluids is circulating in all our fascia. If you remember, we discussed about the triple warmer meridian. And I said we come later. Triple warmer is like a young meridian of pericardium. So triple warmer is the fascia, and fascia is pure fascia. Everything is governed by pericardium. When pericardium is contracting, releasing the fluid, and that fluid is going in your superficial fascia and visceral fascia. That is going in the superficial fascia and visceral fascia. Superficial fascia means the under the skin, visceral fascia around the whole organ. So the pericardium fluid going inside the skin and around each and every organ. Then that organ will lubricate themselves. Understand? That's why pericardium is very important.
So pericardium, we will take it as the covering of the heart,
Yeah, covering the heart, but little bit function, and we'll go a little bit more deep. Pericardium is regenerating the signals also. Pericardium is directly stimulating through and stimulating to brain.
It's a muscle.
Yeah?
Or no?
It's just muscles, but inside the muscles, what fluid we have between the heart two muscles, myocardium, pericardia. What we have the fluid, no? That fluid is called the pericardium. And the fluid is very important. Okay, so inside the heart is circulating the blood, and outside the heart, inside the two heart muscles, there is a fluid, and the pericardium circulating that fluid. Understand? So, we'll give a little bit importance to pericardium more, because this is the heart and pericardium on the top of the heart like this. Okay?
How does it dry out? How does it dry out?
Dry out.
Like, how does it become dry?
Become dry. There is some emotional issues, okay, and there is some pathologic conditions too. So we learn each and every physiology. Vata, Pitta, Kapha means if there is more inflammations, why that happen? If there is dryness, why that happen? If the pericardial fluid become congested, then why that happen, and what is the symptoms and how you can cure. Okay? So on the tip of the tongue here, this is the pericardium.
So what is the taste associated with this?
Yeah, test will come later. First we draw the organ, then we come on the test. Okay, then we can start the physiology of that organ and how the organ functioning, the symptoms, the diagnosis, and the treatment, everything. One by one organ. Now first we draw, then test, then we start one by one organ diagnosis. In the each and every organ, we diagnose 3. Vata diagnosis, which is the space and gas. Pitta diagnosis, which is the acids, and Kapha diagnosis, which is the fluid. Understand? Okay, tip of the tongue is pericardium. Through the pericardium, we do diagnosis to one brain and second pericardium. From the tip of the tongue, we'll do 2 diagnoses, brain and pericardium, because they both internally are very connected. Okay, just backside the pericardium, here, just the backside of the pericardium, here, this is the your heart. Okay, I'll show you a turn.
Fluid.
You see this tongue? On the tip of the tongue, can you see the contraction? No, that is shadow. Yeah, shadow. Can you see the tip of the tongue? Okay. Can you see tip of the tongue is contraction? Is a little bit deep. Okay. Can you see this 2-3 tongue? This is not tip of the tongue. Little bit back side of the tongue. Can you see this tongue? This is the little bit back side of the tongue, not exactly tip of the tongue, right? Can you see this tongue? This is on the tip of the tongue here. What I saying?
Like the tip of my tongue.
Can you see the tip of the tongue?
Yeah.
It's fully deep. Okay? So this is the difference between pericardium and heart. Heart is a little bit back side, and pericardium is the back. Okay? Now, which organ we have after the right lungs on the right side? Huh?
Oh, liver.
So here, liver. Okay. When we do the diagnosis in the TCM traditional Chinese medicine, they count liver on the left side and spleen on the right side. Okay? They are saying the spleen is on the right side and liver is on the left side. Maybe something more deep science, or maybe they forget something. Okay, and which organ we have on the left side?
Spleen.
Spleen. Try to draw it, then you catch more. Draw it.
After class, I.
Right. Because when you are writing, you reduce your pressure. Continue if you are watching, then you increase your pressure. Then one sound will come and everything. Okay? Then, Which organs we have between the spleen and liver?
Stomach.
Stomach. The stomach is here, right? So here is the stomach. Okay? Then, after the spleen, which organs we have on the side?
Kidneys.
Which kidney?
The left. Bless you.
After the liver,
Right.
which organs we have between the two kidney? Don't say you didn't do it, okay?
Gallbladder is below the
Liver?
Pancreas as well.
is there oh
Intestine. Between the kidney, I am asking between the kidney. This is the kidney. What we have? Intestine.
Large.
Small.
Small.
This is the small intestine. This area we count the large intestine. Large intestine. This area we count usually bladder. Okay? Not okay, no problem. Go ahead.
You put urinary bladder and next is large
This
intestine.
both side is large intestine.
Right?
One is short form, second is full form. Large intestine. What is Uretile, genital.
sorry
Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
This part is gallbladder, GB. Okay? This part is the pancreas. This one is gallbladder. Okay, and this one is pancreas. Start again. To have part of this intestine specific से जो है specific रेट से कुछ फंक्शन नहीं है उसका फंक्शन है इंटेस्टाइन का फंक्शन होता है इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है ओके
Word. Which one? Urinary bladder? Or, sorry, gallbladder and pancreas.
मुझे कुछ अलग ही है इसको मार्च में भेजना पड़ेगा ओके वाह राम केशव
बढ़िया है। I'm the one who showed maximum enthusiasm.
लाइट तो लालच देके गए हैं ना
That's also true. I forgot.
No chai?
Please.
Come on, you are in India. Chai, enjoy chai. You can keep to one to half. You want chai? Chai.
She doesn't like milk.
I will
She doesn't
take
drink milk. Intolerant milk ka problem.
Thank you.
She's the
One.
Allergy with milk.
No, not allergic, but I don't like it.
Chai.
You have enough taste for the milk. Enough storage.
One. You don't have chai.
My
Because the
mom
milk.
gave me a lot of
Why? No, I don't like. Don't like.